Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back. Tell a friend. Hey everybody, here are with another video for you guys today. And today we're going to be taking a look at our massive Lego Lord of the Rings display that we are creating here in our Lego world. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this video or any of the videos on the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's take a look at our Lego Lord of the Rings world after the intro coming in now. So I've been putting in a lot of work in our Lego Lord of the Rings section of our Lego display, and I wanted to show you guys everything that we've been doing because I think it's really coming along and coming together nicely, and I'm excited about all the changes and everything that's going on. And I think everything's coming together good. And we're gonna start by taking a look at this little scene here we have set up with Gandalf and the eagles and the tree. And he's fighting some goblins. There's the Goblin King there. And there's Gandalf the Grey. And here's the Goblin King, little goblin scribe up in the bucket there, keeping an eye on things. But that's just one of the fun little scenes that I have set up here that we're going to be getting into. And next up we have Radagast the Brown on his Rascabel rabbits. It's a mock that we have. We didn't make it, but the missus kind of modded on it a little bit, changed it up a bit. And he's being chased by some ring wraiths. He's got 3 of them right on his tail, so you better be careful, Radagast. Hopefully those Rascabel rabbits can outrun the ring wraiths, because they are coming for you. And then here is our Shire, and this is a mock that the missus did, and it's based on, the original Unexpected Gathering set. But it's still very much a work in progress, but I did a video on it going into a little bit more detail. I'll put a link for that in here now if you want to see more, but we'll go real quick overview. You see there's Frodo up here reading his little book and everything, and there's Bilbo Baggins out there. And there's Gandalf the Grey coming in with his fireworks on his cart and everything like he does. And then next to that is Rivendell, and that is the fantastic set. And you can see some of Weathertop there as well. We'll be getting into that here shortly. But now let's take a look at Rivendell. Fantastic Lego set. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because it is just, a Lego set, not so much a mock. But here's some fun scenes that I have set up here with all the different characters and everything. Looks like my Aragorn there's fell out of his chair, needs to get back sitting straight. And there's Arwen, and there's Lady Galadriel. And then next is our Lake Town, and this was a fun new addition that I just put in, and it is composed of the classic Hobbit sets as well as the new Viking Village. I thought the Viking Village would make a great Lake Town for our Lord of the Rings section. There's the Master of Lake Town and his shack there, and I mean, tell me down in the comments section what you think of this Lake Town I put together. I think it came together pretty well. I think the Hobbit sets fit in well with this Viking Village, and it really feels alive, and it feels like Lake Town to me, so definitely happy to have it in here. And there's a blue wizard, one of the 2 blue wizards we'll see. There's a Lake Town guard out on patrol, and there is Bard the Bowman out doing his fishing like he does there in the movie. That's a fun little boat there. And then here is Frodo Baggins, and he seems to be scared of the Witch King that is getting him over on Weathertop. And this is the official set, and just made this fun little scene. And then here we get a look at what's going on here. Got this road heading on in, but be on the lookout because the black gates are open and the orcs are marching out ready to do battle. And let me give a shout out to a great fan of the channel, David Emperor. He supplied the channel with a lot of fun, custom Lord of the Rings stuff. It's like these shields, these Gondor shields that you see there. So, David Emperor, thanks again, man. And then here we have the mouth of Sauron, and he's battling against Aragorn, and here is Gandalf the White on Shadowfax fighting a ring wraith. And all these horses that you see, these black horses, are the official Lego Lord of the Rings ring wraith, dark-eyed, red-eyed horses. And then, so I have a whole bunch of them here, have a bunch of ring wraiths. And here's Shelob, the evil spider, and another big giant spider there, fighting against Treebeard, the official Treebeard that came with the Tower of Orthanc. And he's a pretty cool brick-built creation. Shelob is as well, big giant creatures fighting each other. You can see Gollum has been imprisoned here by the mouth of Sauron, and there's a battalion of orcs there ready for their orders. And there is the Witch King riding his Fell Beast, which that is a custom minifigure again. And then the Fell Beast is a Lego dragon molded one. And then here is the Tower of Orthanc. Hopefully we'll be getting Barad-dûr before too long, and I can put Barad-dûr in the center here to complete my Mordor. But for now, Orthanc is there, and there is Saruman out there, making sure everything's going as planned. We get a brief look on the inside of Orthanc because it's such a great set, and you know, why not? Let's take a peek on the inside. There's the Necromancer. Hopefully we'll be getting an actual Sauron minifigure in the future as well. All the different floors. And then here is a little Easter egg for all the wizards. The 2 blue wizards are in there as well. As you can see, Grima Wormtongue is up there checking it all out. And then here's the final floor. And then now we're going to move on to our Helms Deep mock, which, as I've said before here on the channel, is like Helms Deep ×2 of the official sets. We got and put together to make this massive supersized version. And I've put in a ton of work here trying to bring it all together and make it feel alive and, you know, really feel like it's something that is part of the Lego world and not just like sitting on a base plate and everything. And here is Gimli and Legolas fighting off some orcs as they're charging on in. And here's Aragorn getting ready with his sword as here comes these orcs charging in, ready to go, like the famous scene in the Two Towers. But this one here, he's on a warg. And here's another look from the other side at all my different, you know, here's my Saruman, the White Hand of Saruman orcs, as they're busting on into Helm's Deep, going up the ladder. And here's all my custom elves that I put together, custom minifigures. They're got their bows ready, gonna shoot those orcs as they come on in. And they're gonna defend Helm's Deep to the best of their capabilities, just like in the movies. Here's a better look on the inside, and I'll put a link in here if you guys want to see more of Helm's Deep. I'm not going to go into a whole ton of time on the inside of it because I really haven't changed much since the last video. So if you want to see a little bit more on Helm's Deep, check there, because really the stuff that I've done for Helm's Deep has been on the outside of the set, really, with the grass and making the path and everything. All this like Lego work with the ground and the paths and everything, I would love and plan to do that all throughout this whole display. But Helm's Deep is really where I wanted to start, because I felt like this is really what needed the most help, and I really wanted to help bring it alive. And I just liked the way everything was coming together, and Tell me down in the comments what you think of my Helms Deep. What would you change? What do you like? What do you dislike? But this path here, I'm not completely sold on, if I'm honest. The part where Aragorn is, the tan part underneath him, the missus says it looks like a UFO landed there. So I might have to go back to the drawing board there, so stay tuned for that. But overall, I'm happy with how my Helms Deep has turned out. And then now we're going to come over to the city of Dale, which is next to our lake town, and there is our other blue wizard. So we have both the blue wizards, and this is just a custom mock that the missus did many years ago, and I put it in there because it matches color-wise with this set, which is the official City of Dale set. And so that's our small little City of Dale area next to our lake town over there. As we see how the water comes around and everything. Again, I've done a lot of work with all the surrounding areas. And then last but not least, we're going to take a look at our Erebor mock, and here are these statues that the missus mocked up. Fantastic job she did with these. It really helps give it the feel that you're at Erebor with these awesome statues out there. As for the structure itself, the missus did this. It's a combination of a leftover portion from our Helms Deep set, our second one, and then she just kind of been mocking up around it. And then I'll have to, fill this all in eventually, but I think Orthanc is going to go there after we get Barad-dûr, so that's why I haven't really wanted to fill all that in as of yet. And then here's just some certain little battles and stuff that I have kind of on display outside of Erebor, all the different characters. Because these Lord of the Rings minifigures, they're pretty awesome. They're some of the best stuff that Lego has done, and so it's fun, having them out on display and having nice fight scenes for them all to be involved in, all the different dwarves and everything. And here's another Legolas, and he's fighting off 3 different orcs. Beorn here, he's getting involved as well. And then here on the inside is the mighty Smog. And again, we have lots of work to do here on this Erebor mock, so stay tuned for that. But that is my video for you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. If you could please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to come hang out with me and check out my Lego Lord of the Rings display. So thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.